What's up, guys? That's right, we're playing Dark Souls. If you like a challenge, and you like RPGs, and you like knights and dragons and all that nerdy shit, I recommend you go buy this game because it is cheap as fuck right now, no matter what you buy it on. Cheaper if it's on PC, and much better. I recommend a controller, though, or a gamepad, anything other than the keyboard. Good luck with that shit if you can do it on the keyboard. I also salute you. Anyway, we're playing Dark Souls today. I really love this game because it's hard. There is no difficulty setting, as you will notice. You can create your character, obviously. What the fuck am I talking about? Enter character name. Really? Okay. I love this game. I'll be honest, I've gotten really close to the end and I just dropped it. Like a hot fucking potato. Just stopped playing it altogether and I saw it sit in my stack of games this weekend and I'm like, I'm going back to it. I want to play it. It's just so fun. It's so well done. Made by a Japanese company. I don't even know. My character is going to be the Wanderer. Why? Because any RPG I like to play in, I like to move quickly. I like light armor, all that good shit. I was thinking about the Pyromancer, but I'll be honest, this dude's kind of overpowered. Actually, oh man, see, I'm stuck. I've never played as one, and I know they're fun. Like, who doesn't want to throw fireballs at shit? But I love the Wanderer. I'm gonna do this. I want to see if I can get better at like doing dodges and counterattacks and stuff like that. Always pick the Master Key. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Why? Because it's just worth it. I mean, unless you've already played this before and you want the Old Witch Ring. Everything else. This is the only thing that can't be acquired. I think this, the Master Key, and the Old Witch's Ring are the only two things that you can't find almost instantly. This ring you get later, but it's a special tribal ring. HP recovers slowly when equipped. Kinda useless. I believe that description is wrong, and the one in the game when you actually get it is different. Anyway, we'll get to that. Don't. Look at that. Trinket, no effects but fond memories, confront travelers, or comfort travelers. I don't know. Whatever. Binoculars, you get it in the first level. Twin Humanities, you find those all over the place. Black Firebomb, you, once again, first level. Goddess's Blessing, fully restores HP and status. That has something called Nessus Flax for that, and none. Which, you can go with that, but just go with the Master Key, dude. There's no sense in, we'll do Slim. Face, Angry Caucasian. This guy's really tiny eyes. That's the best one. They gave him a big ass smile too. Oh, look at this dude, bug-eyed. Oh, that's my uncle. And this dude, this is probably the most normal looking guy. You see, he looks happy to be playing this game, right? Hair? Doesn't matter. You're never gonna see it in the game. Oh yeah. No. I've seen people make some really fucking ugly ass characters in this part. I'm just gonna make them look normal, not gonna spend too much time doing this. Dark brown, just like me. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna go for a dexterity, endurance, and I haven't decided whether I want to do faith or vitality, because faith is very useful, but I've done faith before, and I want to do some, even though this is going to be a walkthrough, I want to explore a couple things I haven't done before.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then, from the dark, they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Asylum and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Okay, so I don't know how these cutscenes are in this game. I don't think they're too bad. Yeah, they're not so bad. I'll just leave them in there.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
I meant loading screens, by the way. If I said cutscenes, my bad.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Gee, thanks. Whew, okay, so, first of all, for those of you who haven't played the game, the controls are fucking crazy. Yeah, they're nuts. But you get used to them after a while. I might still be a little bit rusty, I haven't played this in a bit. Anyway, that guy just gave us the key to our cell, we're out here. If none of that opening cut story, cut scene, there we go. Jesus. If that didn't make any sense to you, don't worry. I played this game a lot. I've looked up a lot on the lore, whatever. I still don't understand it. it's crazy. I don't know if if it gets lost in like translation, considering this is made in another country, or it's just complicated as shit. It's complicated as shit either way, but a lot of stuff is left unclear. So maybe we'll figure it out when Dark Souls 2 comes out, or maybe not. Maybe it'll be a completely different game. Who knows? Hold on, guys. I gotta close my window. There's some construction going on outside. Okay, so you don't have to kill those guys in the beginning. It really don't matter, but you have to light these. Now these are bonfires. As you can see, bonfire lit. You rest at them, and the last one you rested at is the place you will go when you die. They also refill your health and other stuff. We'll get into that later. Right now, I want to go through this big old door. Push! There you go. And you want to run in here. It's nice and peaceful, right? Oh shit. Yeah, you can try to fight that guy. Or you can run in here and save your own ass. Good luck beating that guy with his broken rusty sword. I'm pretty sure if you do it, you get his hammer, I believe. It's awesome. It's and you can just, I'm pretty sure you can just waltz straight on through. Yeah, don't try to fuck with that dude if you're just playing this game. You will die. Just if you're playing on a gamepad, you hold B to sprint. And sprint right in there. That gate will close behind you. Whoops. Now this guy is gonna shoot arrows at you. You just wanna dodge around them. Now we're gonna get our leather shield. Don't be mistaken. Just because you go into a pause screen in this game, the gameplay does not stop. It keeps on going, so you hold left trigger to... Oh, my bad. Like I said, these controllers are weird. You want to hold LB to hold up your shield and run at this dude. Will be like, oh no, fuck that. I don't want to fuck with you. Like, yeah, you're right about that. But now that I have my main weapon, you really don't want to do that. Anyway, so let's equip that. I'm not too big of a fan on the scimitar, but it'll do. It's not bad. We got pretty good armor. First thing you want to learn, ultimate noob move. Oh, well, he's dead. Anyway, that's it. No, these guys are slow and stupid. They're only dangerous in numbers, and yes, eventually they will be throwing them at you in numbers. Oh, there's a dude in there. If you get behind them and hit RB or light attack, it'll go into a animation and it'll kill them. You can't die. You want to jump off this way? Giant ball will come down these stairs and kick your ass. I don't know if it kills you. I haven't died on it yet. Anyway, we want to talk to Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Of course.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know.
It's a weird saying.
And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Alright, so we got our Evan Williams. This is pretty much our health.
Oh, and this.
Ooh, and a key. Thanks,
now
bro.
I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
Alright. So this is the dude who freed us, and he took a bit of a tumble. Somewhere. Fucked up. Can't move. Gonna die. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I was wondering if I could move that ball. That would be funny. And that sound is the sound this game makes when something dies. And Oscar just passed away. Oh, it didn't give me the backstab. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different attacks. This with a different weapon would be a kick, but it's not. This is like the quick in and out sort of weapon, so yeah. It prefers like speed and defense over just straight on attack, which isn't really my style. I like to get out of the way and then fuck you up. I like to keep you at a distance rather than sort of keep myself at a distance, you know? I like to be able to reach out and touch my enemies. Not go in, give them a pat on the back and leave. Like that. Though it is pretty useful if you implement it correctly. Anyway, you just want to be careful with these guys. This guy's always an easy dodge. Oh, if I could demonstrate the backstab, that would be nice. Okay, I'm stuck. There we go. It's a little tricky, but if you get behind him and press light attack, you'll do that. And maybe I can demonstrate parrying in here. I recommend getting at least used to killing these guys before you attempt some of this shit. That was BS. Anyway, I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm not going to attempt anything too fancy. That guy hurt me there. Let me take a sip. Glug glug. Thank you, Evan Williams. Now, you want to two-hand your weapon. That's right. Even though you're holding a... This is an awesome feature. Every RPG should have this goddamn feature. You hit the Y button, now you're holding it two-handed. Now you do more damage. Just because the sword isn't that long doesn't mean you can't hold it with two hands. You ever seen Lord of the Rings? Yeah, perfect example. Anyway, sorry. The Witcher. That's obviously a good example too. So you want to go through here, two-handed. You want to lock onto this guy, and as you're falling, hit light attack, and you'll do a plunging attack. Bam! There goes an instant third of his health. It's quite a bit of damage. Now I'm going to be careful. This guy can seriously fuck me up. And you just want to go to town on him. Make sure you have enough stamina to get out of the way when he attacks. You just want to take your time. This dude's slow as shit. And he only has a couple attacks like that. You just, ow, you want to go backwards, not to the side. Oh, luckily I was invincible while I was knocked over right there. And when he raises it far above his head, he's going to slam it down, just get in his face and ruin his day. And he's dead. Yeah, this dude's really easy to kill. He killed me my first time playing this. I didn't really know the controls. Anyway, you get a humanity. You get 2,000 souls. If it'll ever pop up. There we go. Yeah. Don't die with those. And you also get the key to open the door behind him. Push! There you go. So yeah, that dude's pretty easy. You just want to take your time. When he does the swinging attack, dodge backwards. When he raises that shit above his head, or he'll fly into the air also and try to sit on your face. Yeah, just back up a bit, because there will be a bit of an area effect on there, and then just come in and kick his butt. This thing, you can go over here, talk to this thing, it won't do anything. Oh, no, it's not here yet. Bird's gone. Anyway, before you go through this corridor, you want to come down here, and be very careful, don't fall off the edge. And you come back here and get this soul lost on Deb. You have souls that you earn from killing people, and you also have souls that they're spendable. Like if I go through my items menu, I can press X or whatever your action key is, and it'll give me a number of souls. But I like to keep those in case I need them. I like to keep them in my inventory to use them whenever I feel like it. You want to go up here and get a nice little cutscene.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Oh shit. Oh, I would have been crapping my pants.
Leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
God, that's the most clever land of lord's name I've ever heard. Jesus. Don't worry, not all the places are named that ridiculous. Woo! And here we are, Firelink Shrine. Get used to that music, because we will be in and out of this bitch throughout the entire game. And, it's awesome. This place is cool. You're gonna love the sound of that music after a while. You're gonna be like, oh, thank God, Sanctuary. So we want to wait for this black message to go away. Kind of pisses me off. It takes like 20 minutes. Like they expect us not to be able to read. So we're gonna rest here, and this bonfire is what you will call kindled, which means whenever you rest at this bonfire, if you look down in the bottom left-hand corner, I now have 10 Estus flasks. So whenever you use up an Estus flask and you rest here, it refills them. Also refills your health, and you can level up here. That's what your souls are for. When you get here, sit at this bonfire and spend them immediately. You might be wondering, whoa, what the fuck does all this mean? Hit back or whatever button it is for explanation, and you can scroll through all your stats to see what it means. All these stuff like that. Pretty much vitality. It increases how much health points you have. Attunement is how many attunement slots you can have. Like how many. I'll get into that later. Endurance is obviously your stamina and your equipment load and resistance to bleeding. You can read all this stuff yourself. Strength, dexterity, which is for like blade weapons, anything that doesn't involve two hands. Strength is for strength weapons like big ass swords or fucking hammers. Resistance is to boost defense and poison, and from poison. And intelligence is for sorcery, which we're not going to be using. And faith, which is for miracles. And then humanity is actually not a stat. You might need it for some things, but really it's a collectible item. It has many uses in this game. We'll get into it as it goes on. Anyway, that's a mouthful. Right away, I'm going to put points into dexterity and points into endurance. And I'm going to say, let's do it. Confirm. Bam. So I spent all my points there. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. In this next episode, we're going to explore around here and get all the items there are to grab. And we'll be talking to that dude over there. And we'll be taking on some other stuff at the same time, and hopefully explain more to this complicated game if you don't know any more about it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit a like and favorite it. It would help me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. Comment, let me know what you think about the game or the gameplay. Let me know if you're new to Dark Souls or you've played this game 1,000 times and you love it just as much as I do. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode.